Hi guys, Ethereal Awakening here, doing an individual zodiac sign reading. This one is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Check your North Nodes. I wanted to pull in a little information on the heart resonating through the messages. We live in a world, we grow up in a world where we are always second guessing our intuition, and is something as simple as navigating through general tarot card readings on YouTube it's our nature's way. It's our internal guide system, our intuition trying to, like a muscle, come out to be used, because it's kind of gotten atrophied and we're not really sure what feels right, what doesn't. So when you come to a general reading and some of the message resonates, some of it doesn't, that's okay. The part that resonates for you, the part that doesn't is not. Walk away from it. No big deal. You'll get to a level of indifference where even a message that completely resonates to you, you're just like, oh, okay. And that's the level of mastery that your intuition is trying to seek out in you, so that you can then go from something as simple as navigating general tarot card readings on YouTube into all the situations and circumstances that you find out yourself in the world. You know, relationships, working, everything, building your home and abundance and all of that stuff is, when you find a level of mastery in your intuitive knowing, then all of this stuff will flow to you so much more easy. You'll, ridding yourself of past traumas and hurts through finding guidance in these readings. What resonates, because stuff that triggers you is your soul trying to pull stuff up for healing. All of it to internally reflect on what makes you you, and that gift of finding yourself at the end of it all. That navigation that leads you home. Where's home? In your heart. So, all right, Sag, without further ado, Spirit, what messages do we have for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Sagittarius? Spirit, what messages do we have for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the sign of Sagittarius? Spirit, what messages do we have for Sagittarius? Thank you in advance. All right. First two cards are current energy, Judgment, and 10 of Rods. Heart space, 7 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. It makes me sad to see a Saggie's heart like this. I'm sorry, Sag. I mean, you got the burdens in your current energy, and then the 7 of Cups with the 5 of Pentacles in your heart space. This is like, chasing something that was, chasing the unfulfilled, and that's a very helpless and hurt place to be. Like, investing so much of your time and energy into something that you feel was just a pipe dream and left you out in the cold. I'm sorry, Sag. I know this feeling. Well, possible outcome: the world cycle. This is a call for your cycle to end. This is not the first time you've done this, Sag. That Judgment card with that 10 of Rods is you recognizing, oh my God, I've done it again. I'm stressed out. I'm overworked. I'm emotionally burnt out. I'm spiritually bankrupt. My heart has looked into these pipe dreams and felt this feeling of exclusion and hurt and loss so many times. I hear it so many times. 10 here. 2 10s for the Judgment. 20. The World. 21. You've got progression here. You're recognizing it. Other card, King of Pentacles. So Sagittarius is self-responsibility. This is the World card with the King of Pentacles is recognizing that I screwed myself up every time by doing this. It doesn't matter who burned out on who. It doesn't matter who gave who the idea in the first place, or who wanted the relationship, or who wanted the job, or, really, this is Sagittarius really stepping back and looking at the big picture and saying, man, I keep going down these rabbit holes that are leaving me feeling empty and at loss and left out. This overly burdened feeling with the Judgment card, and this is your current energy, is completely you making that judgment call of, man, I've been doing this to myself all along. I've manifested this cycle into my being. It's from my doing, which means you can undo it. Underlying energy, the Hierophant, Four of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. So holding on to that pain, holding on to the pain is what's kept you in the belief that if you just did it harder the next time, it'll work. Gosh, the glare, man. There we go. So this Hierophant is the belief that I'm just going to go at it harder next time. You're still holding on to the pain from the time before, but you're just going to go at it harder this next time. But yet you still got the same result. It's because you're not supposed to go at things hard like that, especially if you got bad results the last time. Doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result is insanity. And that's exactly what you're feeling in this current energy. Oh my God, I've been crazy. I've been chasing pipe dreams and being left out of it, and it's all my doing. This is a self-recognition of that belief. I'll just go at it harder next time. I'll guard my heart a little bit more next time. It never works. This is learning about yourself at a level where you're recognizing the next card in underlying energy is the Page of Cups. Offering yourself the acceptance, love, and appreciation that you want to manifest in your outside, in your outer world, whether it's from being recognized at work or being appreciated in your relationship or your family seeing you in that appreciative role. Whatever it is, you're recognizing that going at it harder is still going at it. You're not changing anything because the only thing you can change is you. And that this is, to me, is a reading for a Sagittarius who's finally getting it. You're finally understanding that I am the maker of the manifestation, that the results that you see in the relationships, the work environment, are all from your idea of barreling through with the same intensity and expecting something different to happen. But no, I've manifested every single outcome exactly like the last one because I'm doing the exact same thing. I'm going to pull an advice card for Sag. Spirit, this is the Chapel of Sacred Mirrors deck by Alex Gray. Spirit, what advice do we have for Sagittarius? Spirit, what advice do we have for Sagittarius? Thank you in advance. Ooh, this is the African Woman card. Skin, largest organ of the physical anatomy, details our individuality. Inner systems exist similarly in all people, regardless of race or sex. Skin makes our differences obvious, identifying self as other races and sexes. Feeling prejudices and sympathies arise, integrating with our collective human family. Dark skin, dark hair, dark eyes, continent of the origin of all humanity, black sister, reflect on your history, imagine your future. The reflection is respect. And this, to me, is speaking to a Sagittarius who is learning, with that next card in the underlying energy being the Page of Cups, the respect, the Hierophant, respecting the beliefs, and how that respect doesn't mean I'm barreling through harder. It just means I respect the natural order, the natural, recognition that what my body is telling me. I'm overly burdened because I keep forcing myself through. I'm feeling like I'm chasing things that have no real outcome and leaving me feeling very empty and alone because I'm doing the same thing harder. And every time you do it a little harder and the next one, the result's harder. But this is that recognition of a level of respect for the cycle. And now I'm seeing the cycle as, and I'm going to respect it by respecting myself. A level of respect for yourself that will glean and edify the situations that you've been in, so that you will no longer feel this way anymore. Not holding on to past pain and hurt, but learning through it, gleaning the necessary lessons that help build you up and build your character up and come from within. Forgiveness, respect, and appreciation for self and the cycle. Respect the process. I hope this has helped, Sagittarius. You'll pull through. Promise. The cycle is you. See you next time.